What's up, guys? Josh B here. And today, we are going to continue the Yu-Gi-Oh Archetype Series. But first, I want you to like this video and hit subscribe so that you don't miss out on any of my videos, like this one. But before we begin, I just want to say, rest in peace, Kazuki Takahashi. If you don't know who he is the creator of Yu-Gi-Oh! And he passed away on July 6th. But his legacy, his Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy, will always live on. All right. Now let's get right into this video, shall we? Okay, so today we are going to look at Chemichritter. Chemichritters. Now, Chemichritters, or chemical beasts, is an archetype of level 2 and 8 Gemini monsters with multiple attributes and types that first appeared in Invasion Vengeance. So far, all level 2 Chemichritter monsters' combined attack and defense points equal 2,100, while the poly Chemichritters, which are the level 8 ones, equal 3,000. One oddity is that along with multiple attributes and types, each has a combination that is rare in the game, such as Aqua combined with fire and Beast combined with wind. Pretty interesting, eh? So, Chemichritter monsters are named after a chemical substance and an animal, while polychemichritter monsters are given names that are a combination of two creatures. For example, Hydra and Dragon. Each member of the archetype has a symbol on their bodies to represent the chemical substance that they are based on. For example, Hydron Hawk has the letter H on its chest to represent its hydrogen basis. The Japanese name of Chemichritters, Kagochu, derives from the word chemical compounding. The Japanese name of polychemichritters, Shinkagoju, also contains a blend of that word and evolution. All right. So playing style. The main strategy of this deck is to easily summon Gemini monsters and give their effects. Attribute summoners can be used with Creature Swap to speed up your deck, with Mother Grizzly summoning Polychemichritter Hydreigon and Chemichritter Hydron Hawk, Flying Chemichiri number 1 summoning Chemichritter Oxyox and Featherizer, and UFO Turtle summoning Chemichritter Carpo Crab and Blazewing Butterfly. Adding in Gemini Trap Hole is a possibility due to using the effect of Catalyst Field to summon Chemichritter monsters and other Gemini monsters 2 to 3 times in a single turn, and a quick way to kill your opponent's monsters with Unleash Your Power just before your opponent attacks one of your Gemini monsters. Now, we are not going to put in Creature Swap, Mother Grizzly, Flying Chemichiri number 1, UFO Turtle, because they're not really, even though they can help with the Chemichritters, I just don't want them to interfere with our with the deck planning. So, but we will play Gemini related cards because it's not every day that you get to play a Gemini deck, right? All right, so let's go into the dueling book and figure out our deck. So we're gonna go to constructor. We're gonna go to the archetype series. There we go. So these were the charmers that we did. So we're gonna clear this deck and do Chemicritters. Here we go. Even though Alchemic Magician isn't supposed to be in here. Okay, I think we can make this work. So we got Chemicritter Carbo Crab, Chemicritter Hydron Hawk, Chemicritter Oxyox, Polychemicritter Dioxogre, and Polychemicritter Hydrogen. And we also have the Xyz monster, Vola Chemicritter Draco, which requires 2 level 8 Gemini monsters. So for the Gemini monsters, wait, are any of the tuners? Yeah, unfortunately not, but that's okay. So we're not going to put in Blazing Butterfly, even though it is a Gemini. Oh, Burnout, yeah. We got Dimmer Synthesis, Burnout, we also have Catalyst Field, which is actually made for Chemicritters, but it also supports other Gemini monsters as well. I don't know why. So okay, so what else do we have? I know I don't want that. Sure. Gemini Ablation, Gemini Booster, Gemini Counter, Gemini Spark, Gemini Trap Hole, Herculean Power. We could put this in our side deck. We don't want the Phoenix Gearframe. We got the Polychemicritters. Not Sublimation Knight. Oh, of course. We can't forget about this. Super Double Summon. Which is that you get to select one Gemini monster you control and normal summon it. But during the end phase of this turn, it's returned to the hand. The monster is returned to the hand. I mean, I guess we could do this. Super Alloy Beast Reptinus. It doesn't hurt. Supervise. We'll put it in the side deck just to see. We definitely need Unleash Your Power. Okay, so if we do 2 of each, then what will that bring us? Under 40 probably. Oh, it only just does 30? Okay. So what we can do is terraforming metaverse. Demise of the land. What else could we do for Geminis? Um, we only got 5 more cards to go. I guess what we could do is put the Chemicritters to 3. Because we want it to be we want it to be as minimum of a deck as possible. But we still want to max out on the Chemicritters because Chemicritters is what we're doing right now, right? So next up should be the poly, should be yeah, the poly Chemicritter Dioxogre, and Hydreigon. Okay, that's honestly pretty cool. So poly Chemicritter Dioxogre has 2,800 attack points and 200 defense points. And poly Chemicritter Hydreigon only has 200 attack points, but has 2,800 defense points. Oh, I see. So, for the Chemicritters here, we got 1, 2, 3 original Chemicritters, 2 poly Chemicritters, and 1 Vola Chemicritter. That's fine. All right. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna export this as a YDK file, and that would be that. Yep. And then we're gonna log on to Dueling Book. We are going to delete this. Oh, okay, that's weird. There we go. We should be able to do it. Delete that. Open up this. Rename it to just series. There we go. Gonna go on to do the dual zone. Custom bot. All right. You know the drill by now, guys. All right. We're going to go second and let's see what our opponent is up to. I don't know whether there's a little bit of a lag here. That's okay though. Hopefully it doesn't interfere with the plans here. Oh, there we go. There we go. Our opponent's going to summon Dudark and end the turn. Okay. We don't even need access to Catalyst Field. We already have it in our starting hand. Great, right? So what we're going to do is we are going to activate the field spell, Catalyst Field. And then we are going to normal summon Chemicritter Hydron Hawk. Wait, what? Wait. What? Oh, okay, that's Catalyst failed, I see. All right. And then we are going to normal summon Chemichritter Ogre. We're going to set a card face down. And then we're going to enter our battle phase and have our Chemichritter Hydron Hawk attack Dudark. And then we are going to attack with our Ogre. We're going to enter the main phase 2. We're going to set our Gemini Spark face down and end the turn. Okay, so he's going to... Oh, okay. So he's going to clear a field with Dark Hole, set of cards, summon Unifrog, and attack. Okay, so we are going to normal summon Chemichritter Carbo Crab. Then we are going to normal summon Chemichritter High Dragon. We are going to enter the battle phase and have our Chemichritter Carbo Carb attack Unifrog. Ooh, interesting. No, okay, that's really interesting. Gonna end our turn here. Okay, he's gonna set and pass now. Let's see. Oh, hell yeah! We are gonna activate Chemichritter Carbo Crab's effect. We're gonna normal summon it. Then we're gonna activate its effect. We're gonna activate Chemichritter Carbo Crab's effect to send Hydron Hawk to the grave. And then we are going to add to our hand Chemichritter Ogre. We're gonna normal summon Ogre. And then we are going to overlay our Chemichritter High Dragon with the Chemichritter Ogre in order to exceed summon Fuller Chemichritter Draco. And then we are going to activate Fuller Chemicritter's effect to special summon back our second Chemichritter Ogre. Okay, and we're going to make this a little easier. We're going to activate Catalyst Field's effect to destroy the face down monster by banishing our Carbo Crab. Okay, that's interesting. It was Duke Frog. Okay, so our opponent has 4,500 life points remaining. Yeah, this is lethal. We're going to enter the battle phase and have our Ogre attack. And then we are going to have our Draco attack. All right. The next duel that we're going to do. Well, actually, because I want to be able to do this, actually. Since we missed this is actually for last week, because since we missed last week, because I unfortunately had COVID, but now I'm over it, thank goodness. So we're gonna do this week now. So what's gonna happen now? We're gonna go to C's. Let's see what we could do. We did Charmer. We did Chemichritter. It's time to transform into Trey from Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal and play Chronomaly. Now, we are going to clear this deck for the thing for that. So, Chronomaly is an archetype of Earth and Light monsters used by Trey in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal anime. Their effects support each other well, enabling quick swarming and Xyz summons of rank 5 Xyz monsters, particularly through the light monsters. So, we're not really going to read the etymology because, well, actually, you know what? We're going to do it. So the OCG name, OOP Arts, the OO Parts, is an acronym of Out of Place Artifact, a term used to describe artifacts that make no logical sense given the technology available at the time that they were created. Such objects were also featured as part of the Ancient Treasure series in the Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's anime. The TCG name, Chronomaly, is a portmanteau of the word chronology, which is the sequential order in which past events occur, and anomaly, as in an irregularity, thank you, or something odd. Put together, these monsters are chronological anomalies or chronomalies. Since these objects deviate from what would have been possible to create given the resources and technology available at that time. So we're not really going to go through the supports or anything. All right. Playing style. Chronomaly monsters are focused on Xyz summoning a wide range of Xyz monsters, ranging from rank 3 to rank 6. Many of their effects allow special summoning of more Chronomaly monsters and manipulating the opponent's monster's attack points. Chronomaly Nebra Disc is the main searcher of the deck, as it allows to add any Chronomaly card from your deck to your hand upon being normal summoned. It also revives itself at the cost of only controlling Chronomaly monsters and being able to activate solely Chronomaly cards for the rest of the turn. This effect combos well with Chronomaly Tuspa Rocket, which is a 1-card Foolish Burial, both from deck or extra deck, that also weakens an opponent's monster while also increasing the number of attacks and number of Xyz monsters summoned with this card as material can perform. Chronomaly Moai and Chronomaly Moai Carrier are the main free special summons of the deck, being able to be summoned easily by fulfilling little conditions. Chronomaly Moai can be special summoned when a Chronomaly is on the field, while Moai is effectively the cyber dragon of the archetype, which means that it could be special summoned when if your opponent controls a monster and you don't. Similarly, Chronomaly Aztec Mask Golem can be special summoned for free if a Chronomaly spell card has been used on the same turn. I think there's also one Chronomaly monster where if you control a field spell, you can special summon it. So I can't remember what that is. Even though I did unlock Trey and used his deck a couple times in Duel Links. So Chronomaly Crystal Skull is the main monster searcher of the deck, being able to be discarded if a Chronomaly is on the field to add a Chronomaly monster from the deck or graveyard to the hand, while Chronomaly Crystal Bones can effectively be used to special summon a Chronomaly from your hand or grave. Chronomaly Gordian Knot allows us to special summon a Chronomaly from the hand by copying its level, while Chronomaly Soul Monolith is the only monster that gets access to number 6 Chronomaly Atlantis, which is Trey's ace monster, by the way. So, Chronomaly OTK. This deck focuses on using the effects of number 33 Chronomaly Machu Mech and number 36 Chronomaly Chateau Huyuk to perform a one-turn kill. That's what OTK stands for if you didn't know. So what you need are 4 monsters in your field. 2 needs to be level 5 and the other's level 4. Number 33 Chronomaly Machu Mech and number 36 Chronomaly Chateau Huyuk in the extra deck. And your opponent has to have a monster with 1,800 or more attack points. So here's how it works. The 4 monsters you need are 2 level 5s to summon Chronomaly Machu Mech and another 2 level 4 to summon Chronomaly Chateau Huyuk. And you can special summon Chronomaly Crystal Bones with its own effect, use its effect to special summon Chronomaly Golden Jet, and use its effect to increase its level. Then normal summon Chronomaly Never Disc to search Chronomaly Moai or Chronomaly Tula Guardian. Oh, the Tula Guardian is the one. Okay. And then special summon it with its own effect. Remember that you cannot use Chronomaly technology and special summon non-Chronomaly monsters in the same turn. Exceed summon Chronomaly Machu Mech using the 2 level 5 monsters and Chronomaly Chateau Huyuk using the 2 level 4 monsters. And then activate the effect of Chronomaly Chateau Huyuk to target one of your opponent's monsters with at least 1,800 attack points. And that targeted monster's attack points become 0. All following calculations will be done with the assumption that that monster had exactly 1,800 attack points. Use the effect of Chronomaly Machu Mech on the monster that was targeted by the effect of Chronomaly Chateau Huyuk to inflict 1,800 effect damage to your opponent. Then Chronomaly Machu Mech gains attack points equal to the amount of damage inflicted. This makes its total attack points 4,200. Enter the battle phase and attack your opponent's monster that was targeted by Chronomaly Chateau Huyuk, then attack directly, dealing a total of 6,000 damage. So 1,800, which is the first effect of Chronomaly Machu Mech, plus 4,200, the attack points of Chronomaly Machu Mech, plus 2,000, the attack points of Chronomaly Chateau Huyuk, equals 8,000 damage. So, witnesses. Since most Chronomaly cards involve swarming mass removal cards like Dark Hole, Torrential Tribute, and Deck Devastation Virus, can interdict Chronomaly monsters before they can have a chance to infest the field with the lattermost aforementioned card, perhaps being the deadliest to this deck due to the card's lingering effect and all the non-exceeds Chronomaly monsters except Winged Sphinx, sporting 1,500 or less attack. Light Imprisoning Mirror also poses a threat to their swarming and effects, as most Chronomaly monsters have light as their attribute. However, Mind Drain can be worse in countering than special summoning, as a lot of key level 5 Chronomaly monsters, for example, Moai and Moai Carrier, are helpful in exceed summoning Machu Mech. In addition, cards like Summon Limit, Narrow Pass, and any cards that render monster card zones useless, for example, Ground Collapse, can bar them from the field completely. Summon Breaker can also flat out pause the spamming Chronomaly player's turn completely. In fact, these countermeasures, combined with anti-special summoning support, can almost completely shut down Chronomaly decks. Finally, most Chronomaly monsters have skanky defense points if Chronomaly duelists go on the defensive. Defense position, destroying card effects, and piercing cards can be added boon against Chronomaly decks. If you want to go on the defensive, use Giant Soldier of Steel in your extra deck against burns and monsters with 1900 or more attack points. So the sets that Chronomaly's came out in are Return of the Duelist, Legacy of the Valiant, and Dawn of Majesty. There's also Super Starter Power Up Pack, Number Hunters, Premium Gold, World Superstars, and Portuguese only OTS Tournament Pack 17. All right. So we are going to go to the Archetype Series here. All right, here we go. So we have Chronomaly Akamabaro Figures, Aztec Max Golem, Cabrera Trebuchet, Chronomaly City Babylon, Colossal Head, Crystal Bones, Chrononaut, Crystal Skull, Esperanza Glyph, Golden Jet, Gordian Knot, Magella Globe, Mayan Machine, Moai Carrier, Mud Golem, Nebra Disc, Pyramid Eye Tablet, Soul Monolith, Technology, Trilithon, Tula Guardian, Tuspa Rocket, Vimana, Wing Sphinx, Machu Mech, Chateau Huyak, Atlantis, and Chaos Atlantis. Chaos number 6. So, let's see. Anything not with Chronomaly in its name? Oh, Stonehenge Methods. Okay, so since I believe we have enough monsters, we are going to double the spells and traps. Okay, and then if we need any further deck building there, okay, to Victor Technologies, Trilithon, there we go. Storage methods. Okay, you still got 10 more, so we need Terraforming Metaverse, Demise of the Land, and 5 more. So we are going to okay, so we only need 1 rank up magic monster. Rank up magic Numeron Force, and in the side we'll put up rank up magic Admiration of the Thousands, rank up magic Argent Chaos Force, rank up magic Astral Force, rank up magic Barion's Force, rank up magic Limited Barion's Force, And the rest are either for Yuto's Phantom Knights or Shay's Raid Raptors. So, what else do we need? We need 4 more cards. That has to do with that. They're the Rocket Machine, Light Machine, and Earth Rock. So. That's cool. There's Crystal Skull. Oh, before we do anything, I just want to see. I just want to see if the new support came out. Probably not. For black ones. What else could we do? All right. So what we're gonna do, let's see here. We are going to have 2 of Mo. Actually, no, 3 of Moai. We need. I think we also need like. So 1 Soul Monolith. 1 more. And 1 more Tula Guardian. I think we could also put in 1 more Sphinx, even though. There we go. And then we're gonna go back to the deck editor here. We're gonna delete this. Oh wait. I didn't export this yet. Thank goodness I remembered. So the next time I am going to do the Yu-Gi-Oh Archetype Series is that I am going to do it in another 2 weeks because next week, next week, I am actually going to be away at camp. So, and if you guys, so the camp that I'm going to go to next week is called Camp Misqua, which is actually a camp that was specifically made for people with disabilities. So let's get back to this. We're gonna go to the dual zone, custom bot, frog. Depending on if I win, this will probably be the final duel of the night. All right, here we go. First off, we are going to activate the field spell, Chronomaly City, Babylon. And then, since there is a face-up field spell on the field, we get to special summon our Chronomaly Tula Guardian. And then we're going to normal summon Chronomaly Guardian Not. And we're going to use its effect to special summon Soul Monolith. And then we are going to overlay our level 6 Chronomaly Soul Monolith with the newly level 6 Chronomaly Guardian Knot. In order to exceed summon number 6, Chronomaly Atlantis. And then we're going to activate our continuous spell, Chronomaly Pyramid Eye Tablet. This card gives my Chronomalys an 800 attack point boost. Let's see what our opponent's going to come up with. Okay, set 1, activate terraforming, get wetlands, dark hole. There it is. Do dark, attack. All right. So let's see. Yeah. We're probably not going to win because our opponent has dark hole in the deck. Okay, we're gonna try that again, shall we? So, yes, you're going first. Oh, nice, there's a field spell there. Okay, so our opponent said 2 cards face down, activated wetlands, and normal summon Unifrog. That card in his hand could probably be Dark Hole, but we don't know for sure. All right, here's what we're going to do. We are going to special summon Chronomaly Tulip Guardian! And then, since we control a Chronomaly monster, we get to special summon in defense mode Chronomaly Moai. And then, we're going to normal summon Chronomaly Tuspa Rocket! And activate Tuspa Rocket's effect. And so for Tuspa Rocket's effect, just want to see. It allows me to send a Chronomaly monster from my deck or extra deck to the grave. And then I get to target a face-up monster in the field and it loses attack points equal to the level of the rank. So we are going to send Chronomaly Soul Monolith to the grave. In order to, all right. Wow. Oh God, I totally fucked up, but that's okay. All right, so what we're gonna do, all right, we're going to overlay our level 5 Chronomaly Tulip Guardian with the level 5 Chronomaly Moai in order to exceed summon number 33, Chronomaly Machu Mech. We're going to set our card face down. And then we're going to activate Machu Mech's effect in order to use an overlay unit and target Unifrog. It's like 1,200 points of damage. And end our turn. Opponent's going to draw. Sets the monster face down. Oh, hell yeah. We're going to activate the trap card Chronomaly Esperanza Glyph. We get to target our Chronomaly Machu Mech and special summon 2 soul monoliths. And then we're going to overlay our level 6 soul monoliths in order to exceed summon Chronomaly Atlantis. All right, we get to draw. We activate the spell card Wake Up Magic Numeron Force! And then we are going to wake up our number 6 Chronomaly Atlantis in order to exceed summon Chaos number 6 Chronomaly Chaos Atlantis. Holy shit! This is, oh my god! Oh my god! Oh wow! Wow, 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 wow. We're going to activate Chronomaly technology, which allows me to target my Chronomaly Moai and banish it. And then we're going to add Chronomaly Crystal Skull. Then we're going to activate Crystal Skull's effect, discarding it. In order to grab from our deck or graveyard to our hand, Chronomaly Number Disc. Then we're going to normal summon said Chronomaly Number Disc and activate its effect. We are going to add to our hand Chronomaly Mud Golem. And then we're going to overlay our level 4 Chronomaly Number Disc with our level 4 Chronomaly Tuspo Rocket in order to exceed summon number 36 Chronomaly Shato Huyak. And then we're going to activate Chronomaly Shato Huyak's effect. By using an overlay unit, we're going to target our Unifrog. Then we're going to enter the battle phase. We're going to have our Chaos number 6, Chronomaly Chaos Atlantis, attack Unifrog. Our opponent's at 3,500 light points remaining. Even though we won't kill him this turn, we're still going to do a lot of damage. We are going to attack with our Machu Mech. And then we are going to attack with Shato Huyak. We are now going to end our turn. Our opponent's going to draw, sets, pass. We're going to draw. We're going to set a card. We're going to activate Number Disc's second effect, which is since it's in the graveyard and all monsters I control are Chronomaly monsters, I get to special summon it in defense mode. Then I'm going to normal summon Mud Golem. And then we're going to enter the battle phase and have Machu Mech attack the face down monster. And then we are going to have Chronomaly Chaos Atlantis attack him directly and end this duel! Oh, wow. What a duel. This video definitely deserves some likes. At least. So. And then in 2 weeks, we are going to be looking at Cypher and Cloudians. So that's it. That's it, everyone. don't forget to hit the like button and definitely hit subscribe so that you don't miss out on any of my videos. And also click the notification bell below so that you don't miss out on any of my videos. And now, if you would like to catch up on any of my other videos, you could do so here. And also, I just dropped the episode 1 of my Yu-Gi-Oh Rise of the Planet series. The second episode isn't really gonna come out until the next couple weeks. So over here as well, I have put in I've also put in the trailer and the first episode of my Yu-Gi-Oh Rise of the Planet series. And now this is Josh B signing out. Peace.